Okay, let's first figure out Descartes' sign rule. So Descartes' sign rule says that I'm looking for the change in the signs, and then for the negative, I'm going to replace it with negative x. So let's first just take a look at the changes for the positive. I see one change here, nothing here, another change here. So this has a total of 2 positive possible zeros. Then to do the negative exponents, the negative possible zeros, I need to plug in negative x. So when I plug in negative x, I'm going to get negative x to the third minus 3x squared positive 6x plus 8. So I skipped what I did there, but think about when you plug in negative x, what happens when you multiply it by a negative, or what the power of the exponent is. So now let's take a look at the change in the signs there. I see 1 here. So how many negative zeros, keep screwing up, is 1. 1, negative 0. Okay, now let's talk about the rational root theorem. So the rational root theorem says that I need to find out my p number, my q number, and divide those factors to see what my possible zeros could be. So the p number is always the one that's located at the very end. So here it's 8. What are all the possible factors of 8? I could have 1 times 8, or I could have 2 times 4. What are the possibilities for my q? Q is always the one that's located in the very front, the highest degree. So here it's in front of the x cubed, and it's the imaginary 1. So the only possible factors for 1 are plus minus 1. I need to take those and divide them and list them all. So I could have a plus minus 1 possibility, a plus minus 8. 2 divided by 1 is 2, and 4 divided by 1 is 4. So 2, 4, 6, 8 different possible zeros here. Now I need to use synthetic division to figure out which of these work. So synthetic division, I'm writing the coefficients of each. Do I need a placeholder? Nope, because I have them all. So I'm writing 1, negative 3, negative 6, and 8. You always bring down that first number. And now I'm just going to do trial and error and see which one works. Well, lucky me, I chose the right one. I thought I'd said that 1 is a 0. So when I multiplied by 1 times 1, I got 1 here. Negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Add those two up, I get negative 8. Negative 8 times that is negative 8. And here I know it's a 0 because I have a remainder of 0. Now let's write these 3 numbers that I have here as a polynomial. Since I started with x cubed, I'm going to go 1 less, so it's going to be x squared minus 2x minus 8. So I'm so close. So now let's factor this. Factors of negative 8 that add up to negative 2. Negative 4 times a positive 2 gives me negative 8, and at the same time adds up to negative 2. So what's the complete factored form? I have this one, and I can't forget the 0 that I divided by that number. So my complete factored form is x minus 4, x plus 2, and x minus 1.